Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a pick a pile, messages from the shadows, using the Halloween Oracle and the Wisdom of the House of Night by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. I've also pulled some mantra and affirmation cards. There we go. All right, go ahead and focus on the three piles ahead, and I will timestamp down below. Okay, if you've chosen pile A, let's save these for a moment here. You have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes, and you have the fledgling. I'm going to put it over here so you can see it better. Number 1, so that may be of significance to you. Yeah, that's better looking. All right, hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. The heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warmth centers, stories, love, and delights. The ancient Romans believed that every home had a heart, and it was the hearth. Where the fire burned, the family gathered for sustenance, communication, and protection. This concept was so important to the culture that there was a huge city hearth, the Vestal Temple, where the fire of the home goddess Vesta burned forever, without ever going out. This sacred flame was protected by the soldiers with their very lives should there be an invasion. The place where the goddess Vesta was honored within every ordinary home was also the hearth, and it is where women prepared food and cooked. Some of the food was always offered back into the fire as an offering to Vesta for her blessing and protection. Often husbands were sent away on military duty for years on end, and their wives at home were not just expected to keep the home and often the business running, but to wait for their husbands faithfully until they returned. They prayed to Vesta to ensure their family members' safe return and to keep the fires of love stoked. The saying, "Keep the home fires burning," was inspired by this practice. Should this card appear, you are being asked to look at your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. Number 1, the fledgling. When you receive the symbol of the fledgling, know that you are blessed with a time of learning new things. This is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this evolving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledgling appears to you, it is a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and discover. So there may be some sort of hermit mode opportunity at home where, focusing your attention on the hearth of your home fires burning, to where you can learn something new for yourself that's going to help you grow, right? So here's your mantras. I am trusting my inner voice. I am always guided by the pure energy of creation. I choose to listen. I choose to be present. The vitality of the universe envelops my body now. So your home and your hearth could also be a foundation, right? This could also be talking of maybe paying attention to the signs and signals that your body is sending you in relationship to your mind and your soul, right? So maybe you might be also learning something new about that as well, and to sort of pay attention to how your body is speaking to you, maybe your soul through your body, and then learning about those various ways of communication, right? Okay, 5 minutes. If you have chosen pile B, you have, we'll put this one over here, number 29, Movement, and Night Song, Hidden Talents. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still abound. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively, a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the nightbird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and kind of guide in the darkness, leading us into the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste, no more excuses. And you have number 29, breaks down to an 11, which is a manifestation number. Movement. This is a time of change and movement, and a symbol for wonderful surprises. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. It would seem it has something to do with your throat chakra. So perhaps getting out there and singing, unlocking the gift of yourself. It is time. Get moving. All right. Your first mantra or affirmation is, I am expanding my consciousness and opening up the temple gates of new possibilities and opportunities for me to show who I really am. There we go. I'm going to move that back a little bit. It's okay to be just as I am in this moment. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am greatly loved and I am greatly supported. All is well. All will always be well. Okay, 8:30, you picked pile C. We have, let me put these mantra affirmations here. You have number 2, the warrior, and skull of stars, infinite possibilities. Skull of stars, infinite possibilities. Why think so small when galaxies spin within? Realize that you are made of the stuff of stars, and infinite possibilities begin. This skull brings us back to the fact that we are all made of the stuff of stars, yet many of us think so small. We are each born with a blank canvas to paint upon, and we are indeed an open sky of possibilities. It is easy to feel small in a world that is so busy, impersonal, and seemingly self-absorbed. We can, at times, feel lost and unclear about our direction, and lose sight of our place in the cosmos. The skull of stars reminds us that we are only limited by our own imagination and boundaries. If we can dream it, it is possible. This card indicates that you need to think bigger and more broadly about your future and what you would like to achieve. Perhaps there are false beliefs, often old, that no longer serve you as you grow and change. Sometimes these beliefs may not even be yours. They may have been imparted to you by your parents or the wider community, yet feel rather incongruent to you. You need to endeavor with all your heart and soul to live the life you want and honor your own wishes and truth. And number 2 perfectly hints at that, being the warrior. When the warrior appears to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, that you are truly protected. Whatever you're experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who is deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true, and also what is true, right? So you have infinite possibilities over there. And who is not. There is another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your own path. Your mantra affirmations. I attract the positivity of others because I feel deepest calm and comfort in my inner and outer self. I enjoy enriching and developing myself to be open to learning easily, honoring, and expanding all aspects of my mind, body, and spirit. There you go, guys. Have a great day.